For the silence here, we got the little setup. We're recording a video for the Alex Jones Infowars contest. So we're setting it up. It's going to be we're singing the folk song. So this is a group of people I met, and yeah, looking forward to this. It should be fun. So I'm just going to say some things about this before we get into the video. My friend finally finished editing it, and it came out great. I'm thinking we should do like some kind of super cut of this because there's so much material and B-roll that we got in this that I thought would be funny to see. So the experience recording this video, it just came up with Alex Jones, Alex Jones folk song thing, and in the group they just discussed, hey, how about we actually enter this contest? And in a couple of days it came together, and we decided, okay, let's actually go out and do this. They asked who was going to participate. Somebody wrote up the lyrics. Somebody got material to actually record it. They decided what they're going to do, the technique. Then when it came to filming, they said, okay, who's going to film? And I offered to just go and help record. So when I showed up, they had borrowed a camera from a friend to actually use, but we started using that for the first shot, and it turned out that the battery ran out on it. But I happened to have some phones there. Other people had their phones, so we decided, let's just record this on our phones. Now, as I've mentioned before, the technology we have with phones right now, just having a supercomputer in your hand that's also an amazing camera, that also has access to the internet, that has all these apps, all these things you can do in it. Technically, we could have probably recorded this and even filmed it. We could have filmed it, we could have recorded it there, we could have edited it directly on the phone, uploaded it directly, because now you can have things where you take a video and you can share it directly to YouTube. You can stream things completely live. You can show the world what you're doing at any time, at any given time, see what other people are doing. Like, I remember seeing that first Facebook Live video and just thinking, when Facebook Live came out, and just thinking what this is going to do to the world, how it's going to change the way the world is. How much material, how much video of people in their regular lives. I mean, I hate saying regular lives. I hate saying IRL, this in real life thing versus the internet. The internet technology, that is part of real life now. It seems like real life is actually catching up to what the internet and the things are. And I'm going to do a video about that some more, talking about what's happening in YouTube and other platforms, with some people kind of worried about censorship and it changing or these things ending. I'm like, no, they're just morphing into something else. The platform itself of the internet is not going to change. It's actually going to continually morph and continually provide different sources and locations for different kinds of information. Okay, I'm kind of going off track here. Back to this video. As you can see, there's clips going on of us just wandering around, figuring out where we're going to film. We just went out there, and since we had the cameras, since I had the phones, it's like, okay, the camera's out. Instead of charging this, let's just use the phones. So I've had this thing where I walk around. I'm almost always taking photos, recording videos. This is before I even had a YouTube channel, or before I was creating videos and content for the internet. This is something I used to do just personally. I think part of it was from traveling around a lot and feeling the need to catalog things, also part from my graphic design background, wanting to create morgue files for this material where in the future I could go back and use these videos and images for source material for other pieces of art and other creative aspects that I'm doing. And hey, look, it's actually panning out. So we just kind of winged it and decided we're going to hit some certain locations. We went to Trump Tower, the one on Fifth Avenue. We went up to Columbus Circle for Trump International. We went up to the CNN Time Warner headquarters at Columbus Circle. Then we head up News Corp, which is the Fox place. We hit up the Tonight Show. We went to different locations and just saw things. And the crazy thing about this is just the general reaction that most of the people in the public had. Some people were worried. There was a few people in the group who were worried about participating in this due to the admittedly dangerous, in some cases, atmosphere towards Trump supporters. So if you're wearing a Make America Great Again hat in certain locations, it could be physically dangerous to you. Nothing happened physically dangerous to us. We had some people have some triggerings happen, some yelling. You'll see that in the video. There was some issues, but there was people clapping, there was people supporting.
Most people just, as I said in that one video, 50% of the people don't really care. 15% of the people are going to be very supportive of anything that you're doing. 15% of the people are going to be completely against anything that you're doing. And then another 15% in there could be swayed one way or another once they figure out what you're doing. That's the group that's actually interested in figuring it out. So most of the people just walked by like nothing was going on. There was a few people who were like, yes, they saw the Make America Great Again hat, like this is horrible. There's a few people who saw it, good reaction. There's a few people who stopped and listened, and there's some parts of the lyrics in the songs, like specifically the part I'm gonna stab your daughter, your son, and then there's a part like we love our Muslims, we love our Somalis, that had different reactions. But, okay, I don't want to make this video too much about the politics that are going into it, but I'm glad I met these guys. Really happy that we had this experience. Gonna go into the video now and also leave a link to the actual video. I'll come back later and let you know if we won this contest. But anyway, I thought it was a complete win. It was a completely excellent time recording this video, and just this little side story to add to the awesomeness of the situation, kind of showing how different things happen for the same reasons, or the same things can happen for different reasons, which is an ongoing theme of mine. So we were at the Rockefeller Center. There was a lineup for the Dave Chappelle show coming up that was being held that night, and I'm filming as we're setting up to sing the song. Now somebody walks by and recognizes that people are wearing Make America Great Again hats and sees the Pepe guy and thinks, oh, I need to take a photo with these guys. So he's kind of having his friend set up to take the photograph. And then I noticed that it's a friend of mine who a few days ago I had ran into when I was walking up the street, up like Lexington Avenue. I was kind of enthralled in editing this text for a video I'm going to post up. And then somebody pats me on my shoulder and I look up and it's him. It's just like, wow, this is random. I hadn't seen him in a while. The first time I'd met him was at a mutual friend's exhibit at an art show when he was doing this Make America Great type, Make Art Great Again thing. And so this was just, I think the second night or 2 days ago I had seen him, and then I saw him again here. And to add to the awesomeness of this whole thing, that mutual friend had called me as I was walking to the Rockefeller Center. So I was telling him about what we were doing. He was talking about how awesome it was. And then I hang up and this happens right after. So this kind of just shows how sometimes it's just kind of cool that even a city as big as New York, you can still run into friends this way. And, you know, there's that saying that the world is a small place. I like adding on that the world is a small place, but the good news is there's enough room for all of us. So just getting into the video now, check it out. Whether you like Trump or not, I think you'd enjoy this video, and let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murder scum that run giant dead factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green-looking skin, and they run around screaming, "We love Satan, and we wanna eat babies."
I'm sorry, I can't.
Have them on video.
I love it. It's nice to meet you.
Hillary's into creepy, weird, sick stuff, man.
Spirit cooking. The fuck is with that shit?
She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird old woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. The woman number one is ugly.
CNN is fake news.
Imagine how bad she smells, man. Like an old can of tuna. I told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur.
You guys really serious? Fuck Trump.
Bill Clinton is a rapist.
Literal vampire pot-belly goblins are hopping around, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go ah, ah, ah. We're sick, self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up again. butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
No, it's just full Vente rainforest. You don't have that? How about the Vente super male vitality? You're not part of the resistance, huh? Thank you, though. Out! Don't play it in the Ravens. Infowars.com.
Chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.